Glad to have you with us for more NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce.
Here we go.
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Outside, Maxey. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one of two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Coach knows that Joel Embiid is going to get his fair share of trips to the line, and he told me that's a part of his game, and he's great at it. If he can bait us into contact and still find a way to get a shot up, it's going to take a very disciplined approach from us tonight on Joel. We'll see if they're up for the task. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Pass to George. Back to Walker. And a miss there on the triple. Now Thompson. Finney Smith with it. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot. The 3. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
To the inside. For 3, Durant drills the three-pointer. K3's now in the first for the Rockets.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Now, here is George. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Maxey outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Philadelphia ball.
The 76ers trail by 8. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. A 3-ball. That one, no good. Now the Rockets with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Outside, KD. Fires the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
For the 3. The Rockets again can't hit. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Trailing here by 8. Fires for 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Smith outside. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. And Thompson throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still...
Sinks the triple.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Out to Smith. And slammed in by Smith.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Walker. Outside, George. Driving in. And it's George finishing it off.
Punishing the rim there. When George makes up his mind he's going to dunk it, there is not much you can do.
Here's Thompson. Here's Şengün. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for them, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Smith. From outside the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Smith's got 5.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And so it's Houston with it. 76ers getting the bucket. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
George with the ball. Now Smith defending. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Free throw, no good for Walker. Rockets leading by 8. KD looking around. Pass to Şengün. Back to Finney-Smith. Now here is Smith. He got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Rockets ahead. They lead by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
They get a hand on it. And now Philadelphia on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Here's Finney Smith. No good with the triple. The 76ers trailed by 6. And the Sixers last season, Tim, winning less than half as many games as had been projected.
Well, the injury bug completely derailed their season. And by the tail end of that year, a low win total was actually in their best interest because they were trying to ensure they retained their top 6 protected pick.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar. Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back to you, Kevin.
He is clearly on the rise. Thank you, Allie. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
And he can't hit the second. And, Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Houston leading by 7. Outside Holiday. Pass to Durant. 3-pointer. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. KD's got 10 points in the game.
And that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
McCain's shot is off. Here's Houston now. Holiday surveying the floor. Shoots from the corner. KD with the bucket. Durant's got the lead up to 12 now for Houston.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
Shot by Grimes. No good. Pass to Durant. Here's Green. 3-pointer. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
You have to defend the 3-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And slam dunk by Watford.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. It's Durant on the wing. Back to Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. In the corner, it's McCain. Here's Grimes. And he dunks it down.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Pass to McCain. Here's Drummond. Buries it down low.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Jeff Green on the wing. And here is Durant. He's got 12. Over Watford. The shot by KD. No good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's stolen by Green. Durant inside. Lets it go with a 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And KD just keeps coming at you with that jumper. There isn't anything you can do except hope he goes cold.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Outside Holiday. Picked away. Here's Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The 76ers have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their 2nd trip to the line tonight. That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Here's Drummond. A rebound by Jeff Green. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. 6-point lead. Outside Green. Pass to Okogie. Back to Green. Just 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Rockets leading by 6. Outside Holiday. At the elbow, Shepherd. Outside, Green. 4 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target. The 76ers trail by 6. George with no one around. The 76ers with another miss. Pass to Green. Paul George with the steal. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Outside, George. Back to Embiid. Over to the left wing. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Rockets leading by 6. Thompson outside. Edgecombe with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Back to Maxey. Excellent defense there from Smith.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
For 3, Okogie. Good on the triple. And the Rockets lead by 9.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
George, no good. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play.
And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
It's taken away by Smith. Pass to Okogie. Puts up a deep 3. Up again. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets.
And that's what he's known for. Great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
George fires. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. George has got his second bucket. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Here's Thompson. He's got 6. Pass to Okogie. Takes a 3. That shot, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Walker's shot is off. Rockets leading by 11. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The offensive rebound. Now, here's Şengün. Second shot opportunity. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, the Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, "Their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team." Back to you guys.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. To the middle. Embiid, no good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Oh, man, I wish I played in this era with all of this space.
Down low. Here's Embiid. In close. Embiid gets it to fall.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Smith on the wing. For 3, Okogie. Rebound by the 76ers. Outside, Maxey shoots the 3. Embiid. The second effort. And it's good on the way in. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
Now Thompson. He has 6. Pass to Şengün. For 3, Okogie. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Okogie's got 9 points. George double teamed. Maxey, no good. Rockets leading by 13. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Maxey. And Thompson sends it back. .124 left to play here in the third. Screen by Şengün. And so Houston again turning it over.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. Very unfortunate. And the coach is going to have something to say about that.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's Grimes.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Shot from 6. In deep, Drummond drops it in. Drummond's got his second basket of the game.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Durant wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Pass to Watford. Puts up a three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And there's the foul. It's on Justin Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Durant with it. He's got 18. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Fires, high post. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Anywhere Durant can find a shot, he can make a shot. That certainly includes the mid-range.
And so it's Houston in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The 76ers trailed by 16. Pass to McCain. Here's Grimes. Now Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Now Shepard. Pass to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Watford with it. Now Green defending. Now Edwards. Rebounded by Capella. And here is KD. You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Watford's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, he's crashing the backboards right now. Some hard-earned second chance points.
Shepard with the ball. The three from KD. That one doesn't go.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Drummond the screen. To the left wing. Pass to Grimes. From outside, off the mark. And KD's got the ball here for Houston. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. To stop the drought. They get it again. Six to shoot. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Houston.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists.